guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foster, Kajin Cosplay, and tonight we're back again with you guys with Sherlock Holmes.
Episode 3 of Season 1, The Great Game.
Ooh.
Technically, this is the last episode of the first season. The last movie of the first season, because these episodes are really long and really hard to edit, by the way, but still. I'm really excited. All the episodes so far have been really cool and really engaging. It's nice to see that they leave clues for us to I mean, we can't possibly see all the clues because sometimes they're really tiny and really in the far back, but they're there.
Yeah, they're there for us to see.
Yeah. So last episode was the blind banker. We got to see them go against people smuggling artifacts from all over the world, working for a Chinese group. I don't remember her name. Anyway, she was a woman, and she went against Sherlock, and we learned at the end, before she was killed, that she worked with Moriarty. Or we guess it's Moriarty. But basically, he gave her the means to do what she was doing. So he's been meddling with things. He was in episode 1, he's in episode 2. We will probably hear about him in episode 3. But there's something there, and our guys just don't know yet that there's a bigger player in the game. Like, they heard of him in episode 1, but they don't know that he's been in episode 2 as well. So that's cool. Watson also found a love interest last episode.
He did.
Don't know if she's still gonna be there after what happened, but
she will.
She seemed to take it pretty well. It's just that changes people, you know? Almost dying.
Being taken hostages.
Yeah.
Almost dying.
So I'm ready for this. Let's jump in episode 3. Let's see how the relationship still develops between the two brothers, partners, friends, all the innuendos,
roommates.
Yeah. And let's see what the great game is about.
Alright. Let's watch it, guys.
Let's go. He shut the eyes. I think he's bored.
What the hell are you doing?
Bored.
I knew it.
Bored.
No.
Bored. Bored.
In the inn, I'm starving. Oh.
What? That makes me think of Kit Harington's joke on his way.
A severed head.
Just tea for me, thanks.
There's a head in the fridge.
Yes.
A bloody head.
Where else was I supposed to put it? Don't mind, do you? So you've written up the taxi driver case?
Yes.
A study in pink. Nice.
Why not? I thought you'd be flattered.
Flattered. Sherlock sees through everything and everyone in seconds. What's incredible, though, is how spectacularly ignorant he is about some things.
Now, hang on a minute. I didn't mean that in a...
Oh, you meant spectacularly ignorant in a nice way. Listen. This is my hard drive, and it only makes sense to put things in there that are useful. Really useful. Ordinary people fill their heads with all kinds of rubbish, and that makes it hard to get at the stuff that matters. Do you see?
He's kind of right.
But it's the solar system.
Oh, hell, what does that matter? So we go around this sun, and we went round the moon, or round and round the garden like a teddy bear. It wouldn't make any difference.
I mean, he followed the advice and he's writing. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Don't take it personally.
Looks like a child.
Where are you going?
Out.
Look at that, Mrs. Hudson. Quiet, calm, peaceful. Isn't it hateful?
I'm sure something will turn up, Sherlock.
Can't come too soon.
Hey, what have you done to my bloody wall?
At least you didn't open the refrigerator. At least. Well, damn.
Can never catch a break.
He's probably happy.
Morning.
Sherlock.
Yeah.
I saw it on the telly. You okay?
What? Oh, yeah.
Family reunion.
Gas leak, apparently.
Andrew West, known as Westy to his friends, civil servant, found dead on the tracks at Battersea Station this morning with his head smashed in. Jumped in front of a train? Seems the logical assumption. The MOD is working on a new missile defense system, the Bruce Partington program, it's called. The plans for it were on a memory stick.
That wasn't very clever.
But it is secret and missing.
Top secret.
Very. We think West must have taken the memory stick. We can't possibly risk it falling into the wrong hands. You've got to find those plans, Sherlock.
We're getting somewhere.
He just doesn't want to help him out. He hates him.
Yeah.
I can understand his hate for his brother, although I kind of want to see why it went that far, but he's the only one who can surpass him.
True.
He's like, oh, noticing that John slept on the couch, where Sherlock did not. He's like, it was the couch, Sherlock. Oh, you're right.
Surprising one. This? That explosion. Gas leak, yes? No. No. No, it makes it look like one. What? Hardly anything left of the place except a strong box. A very strong box, and inside of it is this.
Nice stationery.
It had to do with him.
Bohemian.
That's the phone, the pink phone. What, from A Study in Pink?
Well, obviously it's not the same phone, but it's supposed to look like...
A Study in Pink? You read his blog? Of course you read his blog, we all do.
From the study in
Do you really not know that the Earth goes round the sun?
He made fun of him like that.
This one's brand new.
Well, how are we supposed to make of that? An estate agent's photo in the bloody Greenwich Pips.
It's a warning.
A warning.
They're warning us it's going to happen again.
Oh.
I've seen this place before.
Hang on, what's going to happen again?
Boom!
Like telling him that there's gonna be another bomb in this place, and if he finds it before it explodes, that's the game, you know?
The greatest
But
game.
that puts him in danger, though.
True. Shoes.
Shoes.
And be careful, because someone that knows how he works could put a trap in there. I still love when they do that.
Hello. Sexy.
Who's talking? Why are you crying?
I'm not crying. I'm typing. And this stupid bitch is reading it out.
Rises.
Oh, this one is... What are you doing? Don't. It's someone that knows him and is going after him personally.
So who do you suppose it was? Woman on the phone, the crying woman.
Oh, she doesn't matter. She's just a hostage. No lead there.
For God's sake, I wasn't thinking about
You're not
leads.
going to be much use to her.
Any luck?
Oh,
He lacks empathy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't...
Jim, hi. Come in.
Which is why it's a good thing that he's partner up
Jim?
with
What?
Watson.
This is Sherlock Holmes.
Ah, so you're Sherlock Holmes. Wally's told me all about you.
Jim works in IT upstairs. That's how we met. Office romance.
Gay.
Sorry, what?
Gay.
Nothing, paid.
I'll see you at the Fox, about 6-ish.
Yeah.
Bye. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
Yeah. Don't be insulted. He's like that with everyone.
What do you mean?
1989, young kid, champion swimmer, came up from Brighton for a school sports tournament, drowned in the pool, tragic accident. You wouldn't remember it, or should you?
But you remember?
Yes.
Something fishy about it?
Nobody thought so. Nobody except me. I was only a kid myself. I read about it in the papers.
You started young, didn't you?
The boy, Carl Powers, had some kind of fit in the water, but by the time they got him out, it was too late. He'd left all the rest of his clothes in his locker, but there was no sign of his shoes. Till now.
Okay. It goes back a while. Someone knows all of his cases. I'm thinking Moriarty. Someone who knows him that well, though, could be so dangerous. So freaking dangerous.
Poison.
What are you going on about?
Clostridium botulinum. It's one of the deadliest poisons on the planet. Carl Powers.
The boy suffered from eczema. It'd be the easiest thing in the world to introduce the poison into his medication. 2 hours later, he comes up to London. The poison takes effect, paralyzes the muscles, and he drowns.
Well, how come the autopsy didn't pick that up?
It's virtually undetectable. Nobody would have been looking for it. But there were still tiny traces of it left inside the trainers from where he put the cream on his feet.
Science of deduction.
That's why they had to go.
So how do we let the bomber know?
Get his attention. Stop the clock.
Well done, you. Come and get me.
Where are you?
That was so close.
Check the readout from this pager. And if she deviated by one word, the sniper would set her off.
Or if you hadn't solved the case.
Elegant.
He admires.
What was the point? Why would anyone do this? I can't be the only person in the world that gets bored.
Like you did, like you. If it's Moriarty, I'm not surprised. They're so similar.
Could happen again.
4 pips.
First test passed, it would seem. Here's the second.
He's just messing with him. He wants to have fun, push him to his limits a little bit.
You say. Nobody.
Not yet.
Get a sample sent to the lab.
Oh, it is.
I mean, they don't have time to mess around.
No, we don't.
Sorry, but I've already spoken with 2 policemen.
No, we're not from the police, we're...
Sherlock Holmes. Very old friend of your husband's. We grew up together.
I'm sorry, who? I don't think he ever mentioned you.
He can only pull emotions out when he's
I
playing.
just can't believe it. I only saw him the other day. Same old Ian, not a care in the world.
Sorry, but my husband has been depressed for months.
He even tears up.
Really strange that he hired a car. Why would he do that? It's a bit suspicious, isn't it?
No, it isn't. He forgot to renew the tax on the car, that's all.
Oh, well, that was Ian. That was Ian all over.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it? Interesting.
She got played. Well, now no one can say that Sherlock cannot plot emotions anymore.
You notice? Sorry. When,
Janus Cars. Just found this in the glove compartment.
You didn't know Mr. Mumford?
No, he was just a client. Came in here and hired one of my cars. No idea what happened to him. Poor sod.
Nice holiday, Mr. Hewitt.
Eh?
You've been away, haven't you?
Oh, no, it's sunbeds, I'm afraid, yeah. Too busy to get away. My wife would love it, though. Bit of sun.
Have you got any change for the cigarette machine?
No, sorry.
Oh, well. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Hewitt. Been very helpful.
I guess.
Come on, John.
I've got change if you still want to...
Nicotine patches. Remember, I'm doing well.
So what was that all about?
I need you to look inside his wallet.
Why?
Mr. Hewitt's a liar.
This is an episode where they solve multiple cases. So far, I love it. It's very small cases, but it's gonna amount to something bigger. I wonder if what his brother's looking at can maybe have a link, you know, some sort of link to this.
Maybe the last case?
I don't know.
I think Ian Monkford gave a pint of his blood some time ago, and that's what they spread on the seat.
Who did?
Janus Cars. They provide a very special service if you've got any kind of a problem, money troubles, bad marriage, whatever. Janus Cars will help you disappear.
Oh my god.
Ian Monkford was up to his eyes in some kind of trouble, financial, I'd guess. He's a banker, couldn't see a way out.
So where is he?
Colombia.
Colombia?
Colombia?
Mr. Hewitt of Janus Cars had a 20,000 Colombian peso note in his wallet. Quite a bit of change, too. He told us he hadn't been abroad recently, but when I asked him about the cars, I could see his townland clearly. No one wears a shirt on a sunbed. That plus his arm.
His arm?
Kept scratching it. Obviously irritating him and bleeding. Why? Because he'd recently had a booster jab. Hep B, probably. Difficult to tell at that distance. Conclusion, he'd just come back from settling Ian Monkford into his new life in Colombia.
I am on fire!
Good thing, because you don't have much time.
No.